Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of the Guest List podcast. I'm your host, Steve Guest. And as always, this is a solo podcast. And I've been sat there this week thinking about what to talk about. And one of the previous solo podcasts, we talked about assessing the year and how things have gone and start to get your head into gear in terms of what's going to happen next year, what are the plans, what are you looking to achieve, how are you going to improve on what you've done this year, and you start to assess and evaluate and then start to plan for the coming 12 months. And part of that process, and something that is so, I suppose, vital and important to do, is to think about everything that you're grateful for the year. Now, people will hear that and they'll think, oh, I don't need to think about that. Why do I need to look back and understand or see things with gratitude and be grateful for things around us or the people around us or what we've done? And for me, it's an important part of the process, because actually it makes the journey far better if you stop to appreciate the people around you and the individuals that make a difference in your life and add value to what you're trying to achieve. And as a team, as a kind of network, as a group of individuals, actually it starts to empower you even more, and I suppose holds you to account and push you to achieve more and add value. And if I think in terms of just individuals, so obviously family, my wife and my boys are my motivator, they're my why, they're the factor that pushes me on, they're the people that allow me to keep trying to be bigger and better and achieve more and make the journey worthwhile on those dark, rainy, wet mornings. But then you have people at work, so my colleagues, the people I work with, the people that I spend most of my time with, that make me laugh, motivate me, hold me to account, and likewise, hopefully, the other way around. It's the people around you that really move you, that allow you to achieve far more than, I think, if you're not aware of that or you don't have those sorts of people around you. This podcast, obviously I record the podcasts. It's me that talks each week. I book in the guests and I conduct the interviews. But once that's done, it gets sent off to Pete, who edits and runs through it, makes sure that the sound is great and it's a nice finished podcast. I've got Phil, who does the social media and the audiograms, the books that I write. Obviously, I do a lot of the writing, but I have an editor-in-chief in Claire who tidies it up and makes it read better. I have Sam, who gets the book published. I have Avni, that creates and manages the artwork. And I think you start to build. I don't like the idea of the term power team, but actually, when you have the right people around you and you've got those go-to people that can either motivate, hold you to account, or actually deliver or fulfill a service or part of the process that allows the journey to be more exciting, to hit those deadlines. And actually, you then start to be able to achieve far more because you've got the right people, the experts, the specialists in their field that can help you achieve what you need to achieve whilst they're doing the same. So I'm extremely grateful for the people around me, and that means everybody. And when I say that, sometimes this makes people stand back a little bit, but I'm grateful for the trolls on social media. I'm grateful for the naysayers, the individuals that will put you down or try and pull you down or say you'll never achieve that or you're not right for doing that. They're the people that really motivate me, and I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for the failures. I am pleased that I've got to a position where I'm happy to fail for things then to be successful. I'm happy for the rest days. I'm happy for the days where things aren't as motivated as they should be, because that pushes you the next time to be even more motivated. I love being held accountable. I like holding people to account because I think it gets us to higher levels of achievement. Ultimately, it's it's a journey that we're all on. And I think if you embrace it, the good and the bad, the positive and the negative, the ups and the downs, and you're grateful for the journey, whatever it may be. You might not be at the time, but looking back, you actually understand that it's pushed you in a different direction. It's motivated you to achieve more. I'm grateful for my personal trainer, the person that keeps me accountable for my training a couple of times a week, because it keeps me turning up. It keeps me staying fit and healthy, which then allows me to be more motivated in the office because I've exercised. Everything around us is there for a reason, as I say, good and bad. And I think the lesson that I learned a number of years ago was just to embrace the journey, enjoy it, and be motivated by it, but actually be really grateful for everything along the way, because it's there to define who we are and the journey that we take. It helps us build trust. It helps us to be both empowered and empower individuals around us. And I just think we've all got to take time in certain, I suppose, moments in life or stages of life where just look around and appreciate the fact that you're further ahead than you were yesterday. You're further ahead than you were 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years ago. And be grateful for the people around you that have allowed or helped you to get to that point. And I think it's a vital thing for us to do. So when we talk about assessing and evaluating the time that we've had, and we look forward to what we're going to achieve tomorrow or next year or whatever the timescales may be, just take that moment to be grateful for everything around you, the good and the bad, and document it. It's great to journal. It's great to document. So hope this podcast has been useful. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm recording this on the 1st of December, so it's all about calendars and Christmas elves in our house. I look forward to seeing you next week and chatting through the next podcast episode. Take care.